Now that today we are celebrating women, the very first question I want to ask you is, what do you feel that the best thing about the women and what makes you feel so proud about being a woman?
I think it's a matter of great honor. Earlier, I used to see it as a weakness as I was growing up, because that's how the society, whether it's your parents or your khalas, mamus, teachers, the social conditioning, and all those who play a role in it make you feel. But as I grew older and found more confidence in myself, I realized that it's a matter of great honor and privilege, because the more adversity you bear and all that you endure makes you only have more fortitude and courage to see things for what they are and face them head on. So I think it's a matter of great pride, and I would not want it any other way.
Okay. So now that we are talking about that, we have already broken the ceiling and the biasness is already gone. But do you think we have broken the biasness also in a country like India? Do you think gender gaps still exist? And yes, if it does, then how we can fight that?
I think there are huge changes, and it has been transformative, but it has to be far, far bigger. And the gaps still exist. There are huge inequality gaps, and those come with not just a political will, but a societal consciousness. There has to be a change of consciousness, as Sister Shivani told us. That is a belief that men and women must have in themselves in working towards a more equitable society. So it is not that the law will give you that, or judiciary or police or legislatures will give you that. It is a quality that you must accord to yourself.
Yes.
As a being, that men and women must give to themselves. And that basic respect that you have for your own being, for your own soul, for your personhood, that you cease to be a woman, a man, a girl, or a boy, or any gender, but a person who's an equal stakeholder in the progress of this country, in the path that you seek for yourself, in going ahead and say, yes, I have a role to play.
Yes.
We are equals. We must play. And we are souls with a body. We have that consciousness that it's just not about the difference in a body. The sharirik जो फर्क है अंतर है वो नहीं. It's not about the bodily difference, but the change of consciousness.
Now that you have played so many roles and you have already worked for the society and now you're into politics and all. So I want to ask you something, that you have been there on the field from last so many years.
Yes.
So do you see changes are there now? Girls are coming forward if we compare, like if we see in 2000, in 2005 and now we are in 2023. So do you feel that changes here, and what all changes we need to compete with all the entire world?
Oh, I think there's a huge strides of development. And I think the growth has been exponential in terms of how women look at themselves, how the society looks at them. And look at the whole ecosystem is changing, whether it's media, whether it's the government, whether it's... I think there is a whole celebration of Nari Shakti.
Yes.
And I think women are realizing their own power. And I think there's, because we're shining a light on these issues, and there's a light within that is like a flame burning, which is becoming a forest fire of transformation. I think people are seeing that, oh my God, you see the young women achievers.
Yes.
In Zee News DNA Awards, and you see that how many young girls are there.
14-year-old girl was there to take the award.
Yes. Can you imagine? Look at how they look at themselves. So it's not how the world looks at you. It's not how the society looks at you. It's how you view yourself. I think that inner gaze, looking inward at yourself, is very important. And that is changing. And once that changes, the game changes.